Well, this morning is an absolutely stunningly beautiful morning to be driving the best car ever. Yep, I said it. This is the best car that I have ever owned. This is not a bad day at all. And this is one red light I don't mind ever having to stop at. You get such a beautiful view. And then we go up the mountain. Residential area, and it's a mountain pass, essentially. Absolutely beautiful area. That's why I put up with the huge cost of living. And as we come over the top of the mountain here, we are greeted with an amazing view down the valley. Certainly need your brakes down this hill. It's a mountain, so... Beautiful views of downtown Kelowna on a glorious morning. It's still very much winter, but you wouldn't know it around here. Let's head on down to the lake and then possibly go on the hunt for some snow. Well, we're making our way downtown towards the lake. There's not a lot of snow around town. I mean, a little bit in the yards, but I'm starting to see quite a few more sports cars and motorbikes out and about, which to me seems very early in the year. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Well, of course, with clear skies and sunshine, we seem to have a little bit of a wind today. As you can tell, there's some pretty substantial waves forming on the lake already. Boats are moving around on their moorings pretty good. So we're going to talk about the Cadillac and why I say this is the best car I have ever owned. So I'm averaging 7.8 liters per 100 kilometers. My very best is 4.6 liters per 100 kilometers. Well, that's pretty good fuel economy. Now, I'm going to compare that directly to the Mercedes, which did 11 or 16 liters per 100. The Ford that I had, the Focus RS, that did approximately 9. Most of that was because of how I drove it, though. Good on fuel. Yeah, it only has 240 odd horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque, which doesn't sound like a whole lot for the size of car, but it's enough, right? They've mated it with a 10-speed automatic transmission, and that keeps the engine right where it needs to be to produce that power all the time. The traction control and stability control, whose lights you can see on the dash there, I have taken the habit of turning that off when I get in the car because it's left me stranded. Well, not stranded, but it's gotten me stuck twice because it pulled too much power when I needed it to let the wheels spin a bit. So I just turn it off. Another thing you'll notice, down in the bottom corner, we have the checkered flag, which indicates that the car is in sport mode. The reason I like sport mode, it holds the shifts a little nicer and the steering isn't as vague. But in the sport mode, in a Cadillac, of all vehicles, it actually feels nice. It reminds me of a nice kind of hydraulic steering system, rather than having, well, nothing really connected to the wheels. I've owned it for 18 months to the day. It's actually the day 18 months ago that I took delivery of the car. I've put 25,000 kilometers, done 4 oil changes, and the car has seen the inside of a dealership service department 9 times. Yes, 9. 4 of which were for oil changes and or tires. The rest were for various little issues I've had with the car. Not a single one of them, though, is something that left the car undrivable. It was just annoyances and a noise. The noise is still there. I've been advised that it's probably going to be just fine until it blows up. I paid a lot for the car, but I feel like I've gotten a lot of value out of the car. These seats, despite the interior being, well, to me, this is horrendously dirty. It's very comfortable, very spacious, very modern, and well, it's easy to keep clean, I just don't. Now, as far as the capabilities of the car, well, let's go test those a little bit. Made my way to a slightly twisty, windy road to kind of illustrate just why I feel that the Cadillac, being a luxury sedan, the handling punches way above its weight class as far as how much it costs to buy. Oh, that's fun. This car, it reminds me of a sports car with comfortable seats and good fuel economy. That's why I love it. Pretty sure it's the dirtiest Cadillac around right now, but that doesn't matter because I get out and I truly enjoy driving this car. It brings me so much joy that I can just jump in it and go wherever I want, and I really don't have to worry too much about getting there and then getting home, because although it's left me stuck, a little bit of elbow grease and some time, I've gotten out. That's a testament to the abilities of this all-wheel drive system, coupled with the amazing transmission that just keeps this little 4-cylinder engine screaming at the peak of its power through every gear change, around every corner, up every mountain, in the chase of every adventure. We will catch you next time.